Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3, where today we're on Southeastern high speed taking on the tricky tunnel scenario, and as you can see, flooding ahead means this train will need to run through the down line before reaching Wellington crossovers where it can return to the up line. So let's get our doors open, and hopefully you enjoy this video. Please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing if you're new here. It's always really appreciated. We need to turn our wipers on as well, which I always forget where they are. There they are. It looks very rainy. Probably don't need it so high. There you go. Put it on interval. And we can have a look. As you can see, we're starting here at Gravesend. I think this could be a great place to get a shot for our thumbnail. So, you know, if you're watching this video, you know where it's been taken. And you can see just ahead of us, we've got a Class 700 coming in. There you go. Right, we're ready to lock the doors. Wait for confirmation they've been shut. There you go. We can reset the DRA. And we can release the brakes and start applying the power as we head towards Ebbsfleet International. So at the moment we're running on third rail power, so you can see the third rail just next to the two running rails. That's where we're taking the power from. That's DC power. When we get to Ebbsfleet, we will do the power changeover so that we're running on the overhead lines, which is AC power. Slightly overspeed there. There we go. And of course, we'll be heading towards St Pancras as our final destination. Which should be all good. I'm interested to see what the wrong line running will look like. We can put some power on now. Actually can get up to 70. So you'll be able to really tell the performance difference between DC and AC. You can see the acceleration under third rail power is a lot slower. So 1.4 miles to Ebbsfleet. Of course, this is one of the last videos I will probably be making for Train Sim World 3 before the eventual release of Train Sim World 4, which is just right around the corner. Which I'm very excited for. There will be some additional updates to Southeastern high speed in Train Sim World 4. So unfortunately for those of you that will continue with Train Sim 3 for the time being, unfortunately you won't be getting those, which is ridiculous and it absolutely sucks. And I wish they'd would have kept to their promises that, and I say they, I mean the developers, would have kept to their promises when they released the 700s. These updates have been promised for quite some time. So yeah, here we come into Ebbsfleet. And it's also worth saying, once we are on the high speed section here, we'll change over from AWS signalling and we will be relying on TVM, so in-cab signalling, which you'll probably see very shortly. Okay, we'll roll up to our stopping point, which is pretty much at the end of the platform here. Lovely stuff. Let's open those doors. There you go. You can see there we need to change over. So let's put the reverse into neutral. We'll press the control button, and then we'll do the pantograph up, choose down. So that'll, and then press it again to close the main circuit breaker, and we're switched over to AC power. So you can see at the back of the train there, probably go to this street. You can see the pantographs up now, and the contact with the third rail, the shoe, would have been raised up as well. So we're on. We're back under AC power now, and you can also see just ahead there. Actually, we should have set the DRA really. That will be going under to cab signalling as well. So we've got to wait 25 seconds or so here at Ebbsfleet, and then we can head towards our next stop, which will be Stratford. But we'll be running via the downline, which will be something a little bit different. Let's lock those doors. It is a beautiful cab, this. I do enjoy driving the Javelin. Right, let's reset the DRA. I suspect we're waiting for this Javelin to come into Ebbsfleet to, if we're going to be wrong line running. We'll wait for the signal. Or do I need to contact the signaller? Proceed at restricted speed. Okay, there you go. It was missing. That instruction was missing from the... What I should have done... probably turn off the safety... Actually, no. Done the TPWS override. Come on. There we go. If in doubt, just turn the safety systems off. That's a bit ridiculous that you can't run the safety systems on, but it kind of makes sense. There we go. You can see we're going to be held at 80 here as our restricted speed. I have to say that part of the scenario wasn't very well described, actually. Now we'll stick at 80. There we go. And we will head into the tunnels here. There we go, and we're heading this right-hand tunnel, which is usually used for the upline. We would normally be running in the left-hand tunnel. It's going to permit us to go to 160. So let's put the power on. Now 225. really going to let me run at 225 long running? Maybe. We'll go with whatever it's telling us. There we go, up to 160. This section of the high speed line is quite a lot of tunnels, but it's all good. Okay, as we head towards Stratford International, 13 miles. There's the Dartford Bridge. This feels very peculiar running this side. We're now slowing down from 225. So we'll just hold it here around 170 at the moment. And slowing, so a little bit of brake. Probably our next speed indicator will be 160 kilometers an hour, I'd imagine. Just about to touch. There we go. I suspect this is now slow enough to take us on to the correct line, perhaps. Oh no, 160, it's going to hold us there at 160. Let's put the power back on. It's a very grim day in the southeast of England here. That rain's still coming down. Okay, we're now being held at 160. I think we're going to take this set of points by the looks of it. Yeah, no problem at all. Once we clear this. There we go, 225. So the tunnel, the up tunnel was flooded. We went right down the down tunnel, and now we're back on the correct line again. So hopefully we'll have a very uneventful run now into St Pancras. Got another Javelin coming in. Very nice. Picking up the speed nicely now. Let's see if we can get up to 225. Still climbing nicely. There we go. Well, now head into the tunnels to Stratford. Unfortunately, this is the not very exciting part of this route, the tunnels. And we'll eventually pop out at Stratford station, and then we'll head back in the tunnels to St Pancras. We should eat up these miles as we head to St Pancras. There should be no problem at all. Are you also excited for Train Sim World 4 coming? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Really interested to hear. We should turn these wipers off. Let's. We're in the tunnel. We don't need wipers at this point. Yeah, really interested to hear your thoughts. Of course, we'll be getting a portion of the East Coast Main Line, which I'm personally very excited for, and we'll get the Class 801, which is a bit of an evolution of the 395, both Hitachi made. So yeah, I'm excited to drive the Class 801. It's nowhere going to be near the speeds this Javelin gets up to. But yeah, it should be still fun nonetheless. Intercity Express train, of course, part of the 800 family. A bit more brake here to get us down to 160 and below, actually, because we're slowing past 160. Very much on our approach here to Stratford International. Okay, let's just keep it right. 20 actually takes us down to 100. Go, there's 100. Put a little bit of power on. We're going up a gradient as we come out the tunnel here. Hopefully we should see the exit any second now. Okay, now we're slowing even further to 80. There we go, as we come out of the tunnels into Stratford Station. And we are extremely early. It's about 3 minutes early. Do need the wipers now. Let's just pop those on. There's our stop marker, a little bit further up. Right at the end here. There's the 6-car stop marker. There we go. Perfect. Let's open those doors. And we'll have a little time to wait here, so I'll tell you what, we'll just use the power of editing magic to jump us to the point where we're departing. Okay, so we're about ready to depart. Let's shut those doors. A couple of seconds or now, and we'll hopefully get the signal all clear. There we go, and we'll apply the power and pull away from Stratford International, and there we go. And there we go, off into the tunnel we head. So we got 4.9 miles to go to St Pancras. There should be no trouble at all. And again, we don't need GVWS. Come on, where's this? Let's put the lights back on. There we are. Let's turn the wipers back off. We don't need those for a minute. As we pick up speed quite nicely. I'd imagine we probably won't even get anywhere near 225 before we need to be slowing for our approach to St Pancras, but we'll see. Normally that's the case. And there you go, instantly. 225 is already indicating that it's coming down, which is fine. We're only doing 170, so keep the speed up for now. When it drops to 200, yeah, when it drops to 200, we'll there we go, and we can start braking. So next speed will be 160. Which we'll hit. There we go. And I imagine it'll be 130 next. But we're slowing very nicely here. Slow even further to 100. Okay, just release off the brakes here at the moment. We're going up a steep gradient, well, 1% gradient, so we'll have gravity working against us anyway here. Slow even further down to 80. We'll let the gradient do the rest of the job here. It's a very slow approach into St Pancras, understandably. We should hopefully see the tunnel exit in just a moment. Okay, 80 as we predicted. And we should also get a AWS warning as we can see the green light ahead. So this will be where we change over from cab signalling to traditional British signalling, and being monitored by AWS, which will acknowledge. You can see the green signal ahead. And there's the tunnel exit. we'll need to slow a little bit further here, and hopefully we stay in kilometers an hour, but we're being obviously regulated by miles per hour. Let's turn those wipers back on. We can see where we're going. Always helps. You can see there we'll be going into platform 13. Was going a little bit too quick there, but it's all good. Got it under control. As we can see, a East Midlands HST just departing, which is always very nice to see. See it just out the window as we go past it. There it is, looking very nice. That's from Midland Main Line. As we roll into St Pancras. Another Javelin over there. And another HST. The addition of the HSTs into St Pancras give it so much more life. It just used to be, that part of the station just used to be completely empty, so that's a big improvement. And here we are, rolling up to our stop. Perfect. And we'll unlock those doors. Is it going to want us to... yeah, it'll want us to shut down the cab, that's fine. Put it into neutral. Max brake. Set DRA. Headlights off. Ooh. Where's the... it's off, there it is. And we'll set the reverser to... we need to... wait. There's the off, and the master key to off, and we need to get out of the train. And there we go, there's our run on the tricky tunnel scenario, and of course we got a goal, which is always nice. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider hitting that like button, and also subscribing, always is appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.